Hey, what's up everybody? First and foremost, I want to thank all the new subscribers to the channel and all the feedback you guys have been leaving. I really do appreciate it, and I'm glad that it's been helping and you've enjoyed the videos. If this is maybe one of the first videos you have watched, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button before the video is over and give it a thumbs up. So that all being said, let's hop right into this mini pedal board I built. I built it about a year and a half ago, and I've taken it to a couple of gigs, or if I've had to travel and I was going to play. And every time I pull it out, people are just enamored by it. So I want to show you guys what I built here. This is my mini pedal board. It cost me about $300, maybe a little bit under $300 to put this thing together. And it is a great little board. It has a lot of the tones I need. Starting here, we have the Soul Press by Hotone. And what I like about this pedal is it is a volume, expression, and wah-wah pedal, all built in one. And it just has a little dip switch, and you can switch back and forth. This is a really great pedal for the money. I really recommend you guys check this one out. You may have seen the Tone City pedals. These things are a great bang for the buck. Going through these, this is the Fux Fuzz, which is a fuzz pedal, and I've never owned a fuzz pedal, but I just wanted to see, if I'd like it. It is a good pedal. I just don't use fuzz a lot, so in hindsight, I will probably end up changing this out for like a mini tuner pedal or something, because I just prefer to have a tuner pedal than something hanging off the neck of my guitar. This right here is the Black Tea. I love this pedal. This thing is awesome. If you have an amp, if you look back at the video I just did recently on the Purple Wind, also made by the same company, it's just a little 5-watt solid state head. That thing just has a little bit of overdrive in it, and then you throw this on top and it gets into some pretty nice high gain territory. I really like this pedal. And then this is the Tape Machine, which is their delay pedal, and it sounds surprisingly good. I've used like the Line 6 DL4 forever, which is a pretty decent delay pedal, but I really like the way this sounds. It doesn't have all the functionality that one does, but I think it was $79 or something like that, and it is a great bang for the buck. Then I also did a review on this power supply. I believe it's the Donor DP-1. It didn't have really kind of the functionality I needed for my main board that I was hoping. It was pretty cheap. I got it on Amazon. You can watch that video. I reviewed it as well. But I had it kicking around here. I'm like, you know what? That'd be great to build this mini pedal board. I built the board myself. It's just some slat wood and some 1-bys. So I'm going to give you guys some quick sound samples just so you can see what this sounds like. Like I said, if you're a guy just getting into pedals and you don't have a lot of money to spend on pedals, doing something like this may be a great option for you. Or if you're looking to build a travel pedal board, these are really great options. I'm going to play through the Purple Wind, which is the little 5-watt solid state head, through my 210 Panama cab, and I'm just going to use my Fender Squier, just because I use a nicer guitar in a lot of these videos. And if you're building this and maybe you don't have the finances to get into more expensive pedal, I want you to have some reference tones from a more affordable guitar. Now granted, I really enjoy this little Fender Squier. It actually plays and sounds really good. But I just wanted you guys to have a different reference tone for a change than my normal guitar. So without further ado, let's check this thing out. scratch the surface on some of the different sounds I can get out of the combination between the amp and these pedals. There was a lot of things that you can do with this, and especially when something like this is sitting in a mix, it really adds some interesting textures between the fuzz or the black tea and throwing in that tape machine here or there, maybe using the volume instead of the watt. So there's a lot of options here. That's a lot of bang for the buck. And I hope this maybe got you guys thinking about some of the different mini pedal boards you could make, especially if you're looking for something to travel with, or maybe if you're looking to start putting together your very first pedal board on a budget. So hopefully it got you guys thinking about some of those things and some of the different options that maybe you hadn't thought about before, which was kind of the purpose of this video. Just sharing what I did, and hopefully you guys will leave in the comments below some of the things that you maybe have looked at, or if you've built a mini pedal board or you're looking at some of your first pedals, please post some of that in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. The only thing I would have changed about this rig, like I said earlier, was putting in a tuner pedal. I just think tuner pedals are a lot better than the headstock clips. I have those, I use those too every once in a while, but I really like having a tuner pedal, and they do make some mini ones pretty inexpensive. The only other thing that I probably would recommend is a reverb pedal, especially if you're building kind of a smaller travel rig. I think the reverb really kind of helps meld some of these tones together, which I would have used my reverb pedal, but that's an expensive pedal. I think the reverb pedal I have is about $200, and I just wanted to keep this affordable gear that is pretty accessible on many different budgets, and just kind of get your brains thinking. But like I said, I would probably incorporate a reverb pedal somewhere in the chain, or if you're lucky enough to have an amp that has an effects loop, leave that just in the effects loop and play around with that, because I think that really helps some of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments below, and like I said, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out, and as always, you guys keep rocking.